Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal evening here on my community Minecraft server. And we're starting things off in the middle of the night because I have something I want to show you. Yes, indeed, it looks cool. All right, so here's what's going on down below. Let me make sure I'm shifting and not falling. So I'm up here, 126, 125 maybe, away from the bottom of my spider spawner, so the spider spawner is within the 128 radius. But if you look over here, remember the last episode I said I was going to condition these two islands and put lights on them? Out over here, if you look carefully, every now and then, you might see... Oh, there was one right there. You might have seen it for a second. A mob will spawn, and then suddenly... Oh, and there was another one. And suddenly disappear. So what's happening is... Oh, there was a couple right there. So what's happening is they're attempting to spawn in. They're realizing, there they go, that they're not within 122, and they're instantaneously despawning. So those things are just far enough away that it's not going to matter. This platform's at the height I think is going to work for the spider mob spawner. No mob spawner. The spider farm. There is no mob spawner. That's the good news with this, ladies and gentlemen. There is no mob spawner. It's just straight spiders. It's just what you want, right? If what you want is just spiders. So let's go on down here and fall to our doom. And then hopefully get on the ladder just in time. Okay, it's not as dangerous as I thought it was going to be. But I almost fell to my doom. Let's go see how many spiders we got. This should be pretty cool. I say spiders, but I mean spider silk. And by spider silk, I mean string. But spider silk is what it's going to be. Man, look at this thing. If you weren't here last time, this is the spider farm we built. I'm thinking I might get rid of this corner here, though. Make it a little bit easier to walk around. All right. Can I get under here now? A little bit easier. Anyways, when we got the hopper clock, and the hopper clock goes back and forth, and when it's powered like that, the pistons inside are down, so there's no water flowing. There may be spiders in here. And then when the things come on, spiders will come over here. And let me turn on the volume. Let me make sure the volume is turned up way high. So, and you will maybe hear some spiders dying. Being vanquished, that is to say. Being done in by some water. So don't hear any. Okay, well, let's see what's in the chest. All right, drum roll, please. Holy cramoly, and a skeleton got in there somehow. Okay, so a skeleton got in there and spawned, no big deal, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of string in... Okay, let's see here. I went to bed, and then I got up and I went to work, so it's been... call it 18 hours? I don't know. What time did I go to bed last night, and what time is it now? Yeah, 18 hours. Call it 18 hours. And that's what we've got. That would be a safe amount to presume you might get from this spider spawner farm, this no spider spawner, spider spawning farm, that will produce nothing but string for you, and apparently a miscellaneous skeleton every now and again, in the span of a day. So I can make tons, and I mean tons, of dispensers now. Let's go make some dispensers very, very slowly. We're not going to mass create a bunch of bows until we're ready to do that, because bows don't stack. But we're going to make a bunch of dispensers. I don't need to... You don't need to see that. I don't need to force you to go through that with me. It's just a arduous little process, and even though you can do things like put your cobble... Well, hold on. If I'm going to do it, let me do it semi-right, right? Okay. So the cobble and the we'll use this as redstone. Okay. So even if you had like all your cobble where you needed it to be, and you had your bows right there, you could only put one bow at a time. So even if this was a stack of 64, and by the way, we're only going to make 11 bows with this, or 21 bows, excuse me, with this, and even if you had 21 slots, you wouldn't be able to do it. So we'll probably make 9 bows at a time, like fill the top row here with bows, and then come over here and bow, redstone, cobble. That's your dispenser, right? Pretty sure it's redstone, but we'll find out soon enough. Let me go get that stuff together, and then we'll make some dispensers, and we'll start building the rest of the cannons. Yeah! Well, gang, it looks like we got us a couple of stowaways. Oh, you're going to give me a hard time, are you? Wow, they must have been hurt from something before. Anywho's, where did they come from? Look at all this light. Are you telling me in the blink of an eye that the bud powering happened, that those guys spawned somewhere here? on those, they'd have to spawn on top of that in bamboo. Certainly not there, not there. How could they have possibly gotten in there? Is there a piece that's not covered with carpet? All looks covered to me. And redstone, so they say. All of those things should prevent them from spawning. Oh well. Let's get back to our project. So what I've been working on is getting together... Which way am I heading here? Up! Getting together all of the obsidian and dispensers and the furnaces or furnace that I'm going to need to use in order to make all of the cannons, right? And so far, I need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35... I'm going to need 35 of each, and I clearly did my math wrong and made a couple of mistakes using shift. But eventually I got there, and now I have enough dispensers for the projects. I think I have enough redstone for the project. We can put that up there for now. This wood, I might need a little bit more, but I do want to put those bases down for everything. Base, rebel base. And that's going to take... What, 3 times 9, 27 half slabs each. Up, 3 times that, times 4. Times, divided by 3. Is that going to be enough? Let's find out together. That should produce a lot of them. On the other hand... Oh, why am I doing this? I've got so many of these. But I guess I do need them for every floor, so it's okay to have a whole bunch left over. I have these guys all over the place. Just kind of gathering dust in whatever bin they happen to be in at the time. So those guys will kind of help out. I'll do my math again here in a second. And what else are we going to need? Some rails and some buttons. I don't need that many buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam. So that's the finishing touch on that bad boy. And I need black glass. So let me go get some glass cooking and see where we're going to be. And maybe we'll get to building the cannons in the next cut. See you in just a second. Welcome back, gang. I'm down here underneath the ship collecting some squid ink. Vanquishing some squid so I can get some black stained glass. And while I was down here, I was checking out the project on the submersible. I'm still kind of thinking about how that frames out. As you know, that's the moon pool that runs into the ship, and there's that crazy blue look in the bottom of those wood blocks. Wow, that kind of looks cool. Kind of gives it some interesting depth, I suppose. But we're going to need to, at some point, make a bone white submarine with some trim and go from there. But in the meantime, let me finish getting this black glass, and then I believe it's going to be time to start building those cannons. I hope there's not another step I forgot. We'll find out soon. Okay, we're just putting on the finishing touches now. I misplaced one block along the way, so I have to put this little bit of obsidian in here, and then replace this block here, and bam, it's all done. There we go. So that's what it looks like. I'm backing out. The slow reveal. Let's check this thing out. Looking pretty good, I think. Let me do this and this again. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. So now that looks like 4 cannons that are coming out the edge, and on the other side I have them set up so that they're on display, right? So on that side they're not out the door, out the port holes. Over here they are out the starboard holes, but on the port holes they are not there. So what I'm thinking about doing is either getting some banners and doing a 2-high banner kind of porthole design across where they would be, so that they would be the porthole covers, or I'll just take trapdoors and use trapdoors for the porthole covers. That might not be too bad either. But here we go. It is all done. There's a couple little things. I need to go get another little bit of black carpet, so let me go down there and get that real fast. Hopefully there's going to be... Let me in, let me in. Yeah, the sheep are ready there. Let me go ahead and... What do I need here? I need shears? Oh, no, I don't. Well, yes I do, because I don't want to waste it. Okay, come here, sheep. Bam. And again, I have lost a little. So I had I had a ewe? Is that what they're called? Baby sheep in there? And it is gone. As you can see, I've lost all of green, one of red. So either something's coming along and destroying my critters, or my critters are simply not making it. And it's probably the critters not making it. Alright, so let me go ahead and... I'm only going to need one of those. Well, maybe not. Let me go ahead and take all 3 and see if I might do something with them. Alright. So I have... Any more glass? No. Hey, let me back up there. I have one more cannon to finish off because I had stopped just as I was about to wave to you. I was 1 carpet piece short of finishing that cannon over there. And let me go ahead and get this too and put that there. Why not? And I think that'll do for now. Alright, so over here I had one more piece of carpet I wanted to put in. So it looks like these cannons are, you know, out of commission right now. They're just kind of pulled in, and they're inside where the starboard holes would be. Alright? And boom, 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 boom. Bam. I think it looks pretty good, right? So these are the display pieces. They've been pulled back off the rails. And these are the actual working ones. And speaking of actual working ones, let's go ahead and put one of each in here. We'll deal with that in a second. Alright, we'll deal with it by doing that. 1, 1, 1, 1. Up. One more out. And one more here. Oh boy. Can you feel the tension building, my friends? Can you? We'll leave that there for now because I actually have a... Oh, okay. Whew. Alright. Here we go. Just as the sun sets, let us see this bad boy in action. There's 5 of them. There's the button. Boom. Oh, that was awesome! Yeah! So I got cannons now. All 4 of these cannons are firing out in that direction in just the way I like it. If, well, I'm going to assume they all 4 are, since they're all set to the same timing. This is awesome! Don't you think? I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? Is it cool to make cannons on a ship? I think so. Let me know in the comments below. But for now, my friends, that's right. I've only got about 2 TNT left, so I'm not going to load these bad boys up. I got to think about what I've got to do on the next build, because that's all the time I have for today. I think the next build might just, oh, look at the iron farm going back there, might just be a creeper-only farm underneath the iron farm. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I might be able to. I think I have an interesting little design that will funnel them all towards the middle. We'll see. But if you want to see that, then by all means, please do consider subscribing to this channel for content just like that, because that is coming up. And if you've liked what you've seen so far, by all means, give me a thumbs up. I sure do appreciate it. It means a lot to me to know that you're supporting me in my endeavors, and it means a lot. Thank you so very much. However, until next time, thank you very much for watching. My name is JC, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.